Caprice, and you're now tuned in to Conversations with Caprice. I'm excited because right now I have actress, singer, comedian Brely Evans on the phone. How are you tonight?
Super duper amazing.
You sound super duper amazing.
I love it. I'm just glad to be here.
I read that you were in a singing group back in the day. Is that how you started off?
Yes, actually, I thought I was coming to LA to knock Beyonce out the box and, do the Brely thing. But
all right.
Yeah, I did start off singing. That is what got me interested in the entertainment business.
And then what happened? Like, how did you move into acting?
Well, my neighbor where I was living, he caught me outside one day and I was like, oh my God, I saw you on a McDonald's commercial and it was so amazing how you bit that Big Mac. And he was like, okay. And he was like, well, what show are you on? I know you're on that show. And I was like, no, I'm a singer. And he was like, no, hun, you're an actress. And I was like, no,
he
really.
He just told you that you're an actress.
No, really, you're an actress. So, make a long story short, he actually introduced me to my first commercial agent.
Oh, sweet.
So, big ups to that neighbor back on Casio.
All right.
who saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself, but I'm glad I listened and took that meeting, and it's been all she wrote ever since.
And so you must be a natural then, since, it just worked for you from there, right?
I guess I've been acting a fool my whole life, but no, I think, even with singing, I grew up singing in church and grew up singing at every talent show there was, at funerals, weddings, bar mitzvahs, wherever. So I've been acting the part the whole time,
right.
And I think, it's a comfortable place for me to be, and I just love it.
You were in the movie The Cookout, Just Right, with Queen Latifah and Common, and now you're in the remake of the 1976 classic Sparkle. I love that movie.
To hear all the millions of people that's going to go see that movie, I am so excited about Sparkle. I'm just on fire.
If you look inside your heart.
If you look into your heart. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
We're giving him something he can feel. Let me stop.
Oh, there you go.
Let me stop. But what was your reaction when you first got the call that you were in the cast of Sparkle, this classic?
Well, the most amazing thing happened is I didn't get a call to say I was in it. I actually was on the orange carpet of Twinkie Bird, who is the casting director, on her birthday orange carpet.
Wow.
I begged her to take a photo with her as it was her birthday. Everybody was trying to do photos. She was like, oh, okay, come on, this is the last one. And as we began to pose, she bit down and whispered in my ear, congratulations. And I looked at her like,
what?
For what? And I must have cut a step on that rug, I tell you. I wish whoever the photographers were, if you hear this interview, please post those pictures of me going crazy on that carpet.
Wow.
I lost my mind, but it was just so amazing because I know some amazing talent went out for this part, and I'm just grateful that God saw that it was my time to sparkle.
Right, now. The movie is also starring Jordin Sparks, Whitney Houston, Derek Luke, and you. So what was it like working with them?
There are no words to describe it. I cannot leave. I don't even know if you mentioned Derek Luke, Omari Hartwick. Tamala Mann plays my mom in this movie. I had such a blast on set. We all gelled like real family. We had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we would be in the hair and makeup trailers with Kim Lee doing makeup. All the Kims were in the building, and Kim were on hair, and Whitney would be playing the gospel music. That trailer would be rocking back and forth. We even went to church together on Sundays. We did some fun stuff in Detroit, and that city just opened their arms to us and just treated us like royalty. It was amazing.
Oh, so what is your role in the film?
I play the role of Tune Ann, who is Jordin Sparks' best friend at church.
All right.
We share secrets. We write notes in church. We do all the little things that little 19-year-old girls do in church. And, I'm just there to support her. I basically, through the movie, live vicariously through her because they call me Tune Ann because I can sing too.
Okay.
I can give a part in there. I make sure I give people in the choir they know. That's who Tune Ann is. She's a loving girl, always there to support her friend, and just kind of waiting in the wings for her turn.
So what was your favorite memory about being on set? Like, I know you were just excited to be on set every single day.
Every day was just an adventure. The one day that maybe stands out would be in this, I mean, every time someone asks me that question, a different moment pops up. And right now what's popping up for me is the very last day. The very last day when we called it Wrap. We hugged each other and cried. Aww. And I remember Jordin had smushed this cake. He smushed the cake on Derek Luke's face. And we have all these pictures. I'm going to post all those pictures once the movie comes out, just to get people to see, this is how we were acting on set. We were just so excited because something in our bones told us we've done something great and that it's going to be amazing. I remember walking back to the trailer that night and Whitney stopping me like, baby girl, I'm proud of you, and this is going to be good. And we just had the ugly face looking at each other. She's like, don't. Like, we were like, don't start crying.
Right.
And we just hugged and embraced. It was just an amazing moment.
Aw. Well, since you mentioned Whitney Houston, what was your favorite memory of her?
My favorite Auntie Whitney moment would be her walking into the lunchroom and eating with us, because it's just like, you don't have to eat what we eat. You can go in there and order lobster and whatever. But she's so down to earth that she would just be like, what y'all having today? Let me go and get some of the mashed potatoes. Like, she was just with us. Like, she didn't separate herself. She built us up. She talked to us about our own private lives and encouraged, in me in particular, she put me aside and told me that, you've got to use all your gifts that God gave you. You can't just rely on the acting and kind of let the singing go. No, you've got to do them all. And that's been heavy on my shoulders since then, so look out for that Christmas single that I'll be putting out. She was an angel to me at that time to remind me that, hey, don't let one talent go just to do the other one. Don't bury one trying to focus on another one. Like, use them all. So that's what I'm telling everybody who's listening, that you've got to use all of your talents. Not only will they make room for you, but they'll encourage someone else.
That is very true. Don't put one thing down just to focus on another,
No, let them work in conjunction with each other. The great thing about being in entertainment is I'm able to be a comedian when I'm acting. I can act like I can sing. I can sing when I'm acting. I'm able to intertwine all of mine, which works just fabulous.
Good. Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you ever miss singing? But you were able to do it all in this film.
Yes. Because you said that, it just reminded me. I was also blessed to be able to work with some phenomenal dancers. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a 3-girl group for so long. My group was called Image, by the way. And you can check out our video on YouTube.
There it is.
But I am so like Brittany, a super amazing charm. Dancing with those girls, we actually were our Sparkles background singers in the movie. So we got to do some dance moves that are we have got to put out a video teaching people some of these dance moves. Just amazing.
Okay. And you're gonna knock Beyonce out the way, just like you said earlier.
But you know what? Like I said, instead of knocking her out of the way, I have become Brely, which was on the scene before her and taught her everything she knows.
Okay.
So she can go on and shine. She can go on and shine.
You're gonna let her shine, though.
Right.
You're also the spokesperson for Jenny Craig. Congratulations.
Yes, yay. That's my crowd. You hear them?
I hear it. How did that come about?
So I play Tune Ann, who is a heavyset girl who loves to eat, and you guys will see
I love
see
food
some
too.
things about her. I mean, in real life, I really do love food. I do, and I'm not ashamed about it. But I looked at myself, and I actually went to Cast High while in Detroit to talk to some young girls. Shout out to my girl at Fearless, who had myself and Megan Good went to Cast to talk to these girls, and a lot of them were talking about they had weight issues and they weren't feeling pretty, and I was saying, hey, wait a minute, look at me, I'm a thick girl too now, I'm a curvy girl, but without my curves, I would not be playing Tune Ann in this movie with Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Embrace it.
And so I was encouraging them to say, hey, love who you are, because I've always thought I was cute, big, little, small, whatever, it didn't matter to me. So with that being said, I then said, wait a minute, all these little 16-year-old girls are watching me. And if I'm making it okay to not be healthy, no, I need to do something that encourages them to live long and vibrant and fun and, that kind of thing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to lose the weight once and for all. And when I made that decision and I kind of put it out there, and Jenny Craig just jumped on board. And when I tell you I love those people over at Jenny Craig.
Aww.
They are truly genuine, good people. They want to see people live long and happy. I said, you know what? I've got to be healthy from the inside out, so that those same young girls are saying, not that Brely's trying to lose weight to be cute, but she's about living a long life.
Yeah.
I've got to do what's right on the inside. So now I'm even coming from a place where I want women and girls and men alike to join Jenny Craig if you need to, and jump on board and let's lose this weight together.
Yeah, because they still eat good food, right? Like on Jenny Craig?
I have been licking my finger looking good.
Okay.
I will lick the bowl. The food is so good. I say, who are the chefs that put this food together? Because they know how to season some food.
Okay.
They went to Grandma's Academy of Cooking. That Jenny Craig food is good.
So the food tastes good and you're losing weight in the process. You can't go wrong with that.
You cannot go wrong with it. I mean, it is also about getting moving, too. One thing we always say is, if you're doing a little something, do a little more. And if you're doing nothing, come on, you got to do something.
All right. It's like small things.
Small things, and the weight just falls off.
Yeah, well, congratulations with that.
Thank you so much.
So you have Sparkle for a Cause coming up. I see you're going to your hometown, Oakland.
You know, the Sharon Randolph Foundation, I am a tremendous supporter of them. They raise money to put actual cash in the hands of cancer patients so that they can pay their monthly bills.
Wow, that's awesome.
I love them. Stacy and Sharon Hogue started this foundation after their mom passed of cancer, and they know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Firsthand. Came to a point where she couldn't work. So, you know, she had to pay bills still. And so they said, you know what, we're going to help out other men and women who are going through this. And I could not help. I said, you know what, if God gave me this celebrity platform so that I can be fruitful with it, so I'm going to give it back to you guys. And we're going to raise some more money so that, you know, people are helped. So we're going to, it's on August 18th. It's the Saturday after the movie comes out, which is Friday, the 17th. We are going to rock those box offices. So we're getting box office tickets and money for the cancer patients. It's just going to be fun. A white party that night. Then we're going to dance all night long, and it's just going to be fun.
That's awesome that you're able to give back, do what you want to do, and then give back to the community. That's always
that's what it's about, our community. If I don't move forward to show the kids behind me who are coming up under me, this is how you're supposed to use your celebrity.
Right.
Yes, it is a true responsibility.
Yeah.
If I don't show them, then they won't know. And then we'll have a group of celebrities not doing anything, you know, for a cause.
Right. So it's good. I commend you for that. You go, girl.
Thank you. I was raised right.
That's right.
Carolyn Evans, give Mommy and Daddy a shout out.
There it is. So are you working on any other projects?
I am. Well, I recently wrapped on a wonderful stage play made for television. It's going to air in September.
Is it Suddenly Single?
Yes. You know, you did your homework.
I did my research.
Yes, I love that. Suddenly Single. Let me just tell you, I love David E. Talbert. His work is phenomenal. He and his wife. I love to see that Bonnie and Clyde. You know, I just love to see that husband and wife team. So Suddenly Single is going to be super duper fun. I was able to work with some amazing talent, Garcelle Beauvais and Isaiah Washington, and had a ball. Like I said, I am still working on this Christmas project so that you guys can enjoy some music from me. And I'm looking forward to what next year is going to hold, because you may be seeing your girl on a weekly television show.
Oh, shoot. Hint. I see you. Okay, well, you got some major things happening, and this has been a great year for you thus far. So, you know, next year is, I'm pretty sure, going to be even more awesome, or super duper, as you would say.
It has been. This is the year I decided to get out the boat and walk on water. And as I am moving about walking on this water, going by faith, it has truly been paying off. And so I'm just living in it every moment. I have a wonderful team. Everyone has just so been on board to make this thing pop for me that I just am grateful that they're using their talents to further mine, and then I'm doing the same. So
what advice would you give to anyone trying to break into this industry?
I would tell them that your gift is sufficient. I remember in the beginning I would compare my voice to a lot of singers that were out, and I said, well, I don't sing as well as she does, and I don't know how to do runs like he does, and I used to think that, well, I'm not good enough. But when I started to just try and use the gift that I had, I found out that it was good enough.
Right.
And so is what I would tell people, is that you'll be surprised. You think that you don't measure up to people that are out there already, but the world's waiting on your particular gift. And maybe your voice has a little crackly sound that's a little twingy to the ear, but maybe that's the Macy Gray the world is waiting for.
Exactly.
So do not hinder your gift due to listening, comparing yourself to someone else. You've got to show what you've got. So that's what I would tell them is don't compare yourself, just perfect what you have. Learn how to use your instrument to the best of your ability.
Yeah, especially in this industry, it's like we all kind of look at each other, but it's like as soon as you stop looking at someone else and what they're doing, it seems like everything starts working for you.
It's so amazing. I have, like I told you, I never came to LA to see myself as an actress. I give much respect to, the Merle Streeps of the world, to the Angela Bassett's of the world, to the Samuel Jacksons of the world. But these are people who I look up to, and I would not dare call myself an actress because I respect what they do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play around in that field. But when I found myself getting serious, I studied with some amazing people. They would let me know, hey, you've got some chops. You got something.
Yeah.
And so that encouragement gave me just what I need to have the confidence in myself to go out there and actually land a couple roles.
And just do
it. And just do it. It was nothing to it, but to do it.
All right. Now, how can people stay connected with you, Miss Brely Evans?
I love Twitter. I am just a Twitter baby. So at Brely Evans, and it's spelled BrelyEvans. I love my Facebook fans, and I had 3 pages, but one got hacked now. So now we're just putting everything over into the fan page. Please follow me on Facebook as well, because I actually talk back to you guys. It's not some assistant answering me. It's actually me. I love when you guys post questions about the industry on the wall, so that helps other people who are too afraid to ask. So I really love being a people person, and I really don't want to ever change that in my career. And please visit BrelyEvans.com, which I do have a product line. My new, I'm doing headbands so that everyone can buy a halo for the angel in their life.
Oh, that is awesome.
I just figured I want to do something that reminds people that just of who they are, and that, their spirit is greater inside them than, that which is in the world. And I said, I'm going to do headbands. And they said, well, men can't wear them. I said, but they can buy them for every angel in their life.
Aww.
So, so go to the website, check out the Brely bands, the halos. They're really cute and fashionable, and you can see them on my website.
Sweet. Well, you are doing so many amazing things, and keep it up, from the acting, the singing, being a comedian. I just love your spirit, your advice.
Thank you, being an entrepreneur.
All right. Great person. And thank you so much for calling in, Ms. Brely Evans.
It's been my absolute pleasure, and I would love to come back with other projects because I have a bunch.
All right, for sure.
So we're going to have another conversation, and that time I'll come in the studio.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks
you
so much for calling.
Have a great night.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye now.